Grab that special someone and come dance the night away this Valentine's Day with the Knickerbocker All-Stars live at the Knick. It'll be a night you'll remember forever, dancing to the music that you can never forget. Get your tickets for the Valentine's Day swing dance at the Knick today at knickmusic.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the greatest show on earth, Arrudawakening. Now, this show is something I never wanted to do, first and foremost, I want to say. I'm very disappointed, not only at my football franchise and the Dallas Cowboys, but the fact that this man across from me is seeing 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl championships. He saw a player that I considered very overrated. First off, I want to come out and apologize for whatever I said about him. Listen,
Big ring, babe.
I'm in shock. I'm in shock, man. I'm in shock. Ladies and gentlemen, 2-time Super Bowl champ Blake Silverman with me. The subtitle looks beautiful. Your hair, you got the Mahomes hairstyle now, despite him getting blown out last night.
Yeah, I had to change it up, Championship, maybe had to change it up, God bless.
Dude, I cannot believe.
I can't either.
I can't believe it. I just describe to me. I mean, I see you jumping in snow. I would present it right now to this, but I see you jumping in the snow with your dad. At least you're cherishing a moment with your father, which is amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was probably a top 5 day of my life.
Oh my
God. It was one of the best feelings ever, and just I'm so proud of Jalen. I'm so proud of our defense. It's just we proved everyone wrong. I feel like I went out there and played yesterday.
This is why
I'll never forget that day.
It was an incredible win for them, no doubt. Jalen Hurts, 5 incompletions, I believe he had. Despite the 1 pick, he was sensational.
Yep.
The team just single-handedly dominated Mahomes. I think if Tom Brady or anyone else and such played on that team, people might disagree, but I think that they lose by 30. The Eagles were far better. I thought they were the better roster. I think we both agreed on that. But
yeah.
Listen, I didn't think they were that much better. And that was just, I don't know if you did. I mean, you might say you did, but
no, I thought we were better with ease, but I didn't think we were that much better, going against the 2-time champs, and even now still the second greatest quarterback of all time, still in my opinion.
Jalen Hurts?
Nah. Mahomes, he's still ridiculous, but it's just like I didn't expect that at all.
No, it was just one of those. It reminded me of the Buccaneers Super Bowl a lot, but worse. I thought it was worse.
Yeah, I mean, the Chiefs put up 22 points, but it was 34-0 at one point, and you got to figure the defense was celebrating, and in the last drive we had the practice squad out there. So
you know what it reminded me of? If that's how the Dallas Cowboys made the Super Bowl, that's exactly how it would have happened.
What, they lose?
We threw 2. That's literally how we lost to Green Bay. That's exactly how we lost last year.
Yeah.
Our quarterback threw 2 picks, 1 pick 6, I believe, or 1 down at like the 2. He threw 1 inside our own 20, so 2 picks in the first half.
Yep.
Literally the same exact thing. Penalties. Defense crumbled.
Yeah, I mean, that's another part of the game too. Everyone says the rest with the Chiefs, and after that first offensive pass interference with AJ Brown, I was a little pissed off, and I was like, here we go again. But then
I thought he right off the bat. I look over at Tommy, and I'm like, this guy's definitely crying already.
I was so mad, but script flip real fast. The Chiefs, very undisciplined on the offensive line.
I was so shocked.
They were offsides, late hits.
It's just not like them.
No, it was very. That's what happens when you go against a Vic Fangio.
Oh my God!
On defense,
I got to give Vic Fangio a lot of credit.
Not 1 blitz, and we had 6 sacks. Ridiculous. Like, it's just our defensive line is just so athletic. Like,
Jalen Carter, we actually talked about now that he didn't statistically blow up the game, but he's one of those guys that doesn't have to. He makes everyone else a lot better. He did what Chris Jones does every time the Chiefs play in the Super Bowl. In my opinion, he had that almost effect, if not better.
It was just, when you have to double team a guy like that every time, someone's bound to make a play. And, Jalix Hunt, another rookie. Just these guys are jumping the gun.
Zach Bond.
Like these guys
Cooper
are
the Gene, baby.
like we got rookies making plays. Like this guy's like 2 years older than me making plays. Like in the biggest stage against
it was incredible.
One of the best ever. Even though I hate him, Kelsey's still one of the best ever. One of the best tight ends ever.
That hurt. He was horrible.
He looked like a shell of himself.
I'm not kidding. I think me and you, if we played receiver, could have did better than him and D-Hop in that game.
D-Hop, it's time to hang up the cleats, little bro.
I mean, he should have scored on that play.
Yeah.
He had literally 50 yards. He dropped it, and I'm like, oh my God.
And I love D-Hop. D-Hop is like one of my favorite receivers.
He made a great catch on a 2-point conversion. The game was already over, but it was.
He scored a touchdown.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's a legend. I think he's a Hall of Famer, in my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt. I think he's a top 10 receiver.
He's got one of the best hands. All right, I wouldn't go that far.
10?
Yeah, top 10.
He's up there.
No way, dude.
He is.
God. You are so new generation. I'm new generation too. I don't mean to sound like I'm 80.
Yeah, we're the same age almost.
But that was just you're a LeBron guy. I understand it. I understand it.
But D-Hop though, like, I don't know. Like, he's up there. Like, talent wise, like
he's had incredible.
He just
years.
doesn't really have he doesn't have that winning behind him.
Yeah, he's had incredible years.
Unfortunate situations he's been in, and he's washed now. So it's like
I cannot believe I'm usually the takes that I have now. Number one, it's usually hatred, which this one was definitely the whole playoffs. I'm texting you the whole time.
Yeah.
I'll never do that again to any fan because karma. I'm texting this guy. This guy stinks. Next game blows it up. I'll never do that again.
It's pure domination.
The take that I had was if they leave it and they stop the run, which they did. The Chiefs stopped at Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, under 60 yards.
Yeah, if they 25 carries too. It was probably the worst game of the season for him.
Yeah, and I mean they were just loading the box up. I mean every time they ran it, I knew he broke like 1 for 12 yards, but
that was it.
Other than that, but like I said, like yes, that was one of the keys for the Chiefs, but it didn't worry me. Like going into the game, if they stopped,
why didn't it worry you?
Because of the man quarterbacking the ball, and we still had AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. Both played phenomenal games.
They played incredible.
Goddard is underappreciated. Like, I don't know. I had faith in Jalen.
He had a couple good catches too, I think. Right?
He didn't go crazy, but
did his job.
In the playoffs, he's made some great catches, big plays. He's always open. Like, he's a Philly legend.
He's just definitely a player you want in your franchise. Yeah. I think that, like I said, you leave it in Jalen Hurts' hands. I thought they were going to wet the bed. Being honest, I really did. And honestly, something I want to give Jalen Hurts a lot of credit for. And I'm not going to say he's a superstar. I think he's just and I'm not going to sound like Cam Newton. And here's why. He's the best game manager out there. But here's why.
We were talking about this earlier.
Because game manager to me is a skillful trait that it's just winners. You manage the game. He's done it the whole playoffs. He doesn't have to be Superman.
No.
Anytime he made a big run, he did every third down conversion in the first half. I believe he almost completed all of them. I think they punted once.
They had more first downs than the Chiefs had yards.
It was just nuts. There's so many stats. The Chiefs didn't pass the 50-yard line.
I will say, like, he put on a running clinic. Like, ended up with 72
most rushing yards in the game at both sides.
Yeah, it was.
So, Super Bowl MVP was deserved. I'm gonna say that out there right now. Yeah. I think that a couple defenders could have matched it, but I think Jalen Hurts just. You can't discredit him.
I iced the game with that deep throw. Couldn't be more proud. I feel like a proud dad.
Yeah. Oh my God. What in the world?
Nah, I'm joking.
Get this guy out of here.
Nah.
This is why I hate the Eagles. This is why I hate him.
You would feel proud too.
This is why I hate him.
Done.
If Dak got it done, I'd tear up.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't see it happen.
I had tears in my eyes after that Devontae Smith touchdown.
And we were both saying it looks like AI, like in the morning.
Yeah,
like
it really does. I see it. It's like, all right, like this is Photoshop. Like it doesn't feel real.
And every time I look at the pictures, I hear you and the guy, Dylan Kearney, who I pump gas with.
Yeah.
Gingers. Michael Jordan. That's what I hear. And I'm like, it's like a ghost in my ear. And I'm like, he ain't Mike, no way near.
Yeah,
but
he's LeBron.
When I see like, he's more of a winner than LeBron James. He's going to be more of a winner than LeBron. But anyway.
Sorry.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say what goes unnoticed is that not like, yeah, he played great, but not only this Super Bowl, like every time he's played Mahomes, he's outperformed him. You can't discredit
he's
that.
played to the level, if not better. I agree.
I will say, statistically, last Super Bowl he played better, but this Super Bowl I would say overall he played better because
he controlled the game.
Just calm. You know, he had that pick, but that was like an arm punt. You know, it wasn't like anything crazy, and we got it right back.
I mean, in those type of games, you're gonna have to throw one of those against a team like the Chiefs because not only are they a great defense, but you got to take risks in those games. So Joe Burrow said it perfectly. To beat those guys, you got to take risks.
That's when you got to like on that fourth down play or in the beginning of the game where they called that offensive pass interference. Like that's one of those plays that Kellen Moore draws up where
I can't believe
when you take a shot to AJ Brown on 4th and 2, which it's such a gamble, but like
it's not though because this is why it's not a gamble. It's 4th and 3. They have 7 in the box, right?
Yep.
One-on-one coverage. I don't care if Deion Sanders is on AJ Brown.
You got to trust your guy.
I'm trusting him physically.
And it's
Seriously,
AJ Brown.
I mean that. Like one-on-one, he's one of the best deep threats there ever was. And there's just no discrediting that. But I mean, we got a nice comment. Must be nice to sit on a rocking chair in the pocket. Luke, listen.
Who is it?
Luke Gentile, Cowboys guys. Listen.
Oh my gosh.
It is. Listen, I agree with him. I agree. Listen, you need O-line to win championships.
Yeah,
it don't matter who's at. You saw Mahomes yesterday. You need O-line to win.
He's got a great O-line, and there's no taking away from that. He's got Hall of Famer on the O-line, maybe one of the best right tackles to ever play the game. And then you got probably on the other side, you might have a future Hall of Famer and Mulata, and they were saying it before the show, before the game.
Even the center is good.
Yeah, Jurgens, he stepped right up this year, and before the game, like they were saying how this is the biggest offensive line in NFL history or Super Bowl history. Like their combined average size, height, and weight.
Don't say they're the best.
No.
Don't you dare say they're the best.
Biggest.
Dallas Cowboys in the 90s.
No.
They have a 30 for 30 just on the offensive line.
No. I said biggest. They're probably up there.
I actually mentioned that to my dad today when we were driving to call the game. He's like, buddy, I saw holes the size of the road when I was watching the Cowboys. He's like, don't ever say that again. I'm like, well, dude, Saquon, if he was with the Eagles his whole career, he might go down as the greatest ever.
Yeah, I mean, we've had at least since Jalen's been an Eagle, we've pretty much had top 3 offensive line every year.
Do you think that's the biggest acquisition for the Eagles in the history of the Philadelphia?
Saquon?
Yeah,
100%.
I think so too. I think when you get a primetime running back like that on top of an elite, QB rusher and an elite offensive line, it's just an unguardable combination.
I think
see what the Ravens do.
All our best acquisitions have come within recent years. Like I think before that, I would argue AJ Brown. Honestly, he completely changed.
Absolutely.
When he came, we were a 9-17. I mean, obviously, we made many like changes to the team, but our offense was just unreal, and that's when Hurts really took the next step. Howie Roseman's unbelievable. He's the best. He deserves a Super Bowl MVP out of anyone. I feel like I feel like Micah Parsons on the mic talking with an Eagles guy right now. The Eagles are just awesome. The Eagles, that's so sad. But you know what? They're winning. They're winning, and you can't. Oh my God, they're still the worst team in the division all time. But I mean, recent history, they're best. I mean, since the 2000s, we're the class of the NFC. I mean, the Giants have fell off the last 10 years. That's what's the Giants kind of living on those 2 Super Bowls against Brady. But I mean, I love to say it. I was gonna say I hate to say it, but I love to say it. I think we're gonna be right back next year, whether it's in the Super Bowl or in the championship. We're gonna bring that up. I think that they are the favorites if they stay healthy. I think Saquon's got 1 year in him. Yeah. I think having this under their wing, I could see them struggling in the beginning off the Super Bowl hangover. Yeah, but you can't be taking it like, oh my God, like it's the end of the world. You know what I mean? And we also have one of the toughest schedules. But right. Oh, the whole division. The Giants got to play. It's like ridiculous. Giants is even worse. The Giants have the hardest home schedule in the NFL. I don't know how that worked, but yeah, and they got screwed. But yeah, I think, I don't know. The Giants are they tanking for after this year. Like you've said in the past, like you got to beat the best to be the best. And maybe we didn't beat the best in the NFC, but we beat Mahomes and everyone. We beat the best, the Chiefs. The best. And, we had a not the easiest schedule, but not the toughest schedule. We played the Ravens. You beat who you had to beat. We beat good teams. I'm not, You only play the people that's on your schedule. I'm a firm believer of that. I've never been like, even with the Jordan comment. When do I ever say about competition? Yeah.
Whoever's scheduled to play, that's who
who
you're
you
damn
play.
playing. That's
Exactly.
it. There's no stopping
there's
that.
still 18 weeks in the season. There's still that travel. There's still that
Right.
injuries. Like you're
The
not.
Eagles I'm going to cut you off here.
Yeah.
The 2 times that they have stayed healthy, and then I want you to hold on to your thought.
Yep.
Their Super Bowl runs, though, they've been very healthy. That's huge, man.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like Detroit, I'm not going to say ifs or buts.
Yeah.
It would have been probably them in Detroit in the NFC Championship, I think.
Because the Commanders, their defense was
great run. But their defense, I mean, it just kills you when your best defender goes out early in the year, and then it just starts all piling up.
Yeah.
That was huge.
They had a lot of guys.
Eagles have not had that problem, and
no, I mean,
it's huge to Super
we
Bowl.
lost not our best linebacker, but our defensive leader in N'Kobe Dean in the playoffs. But other than that, like Saquon didn't get hurt the whole year.
I know.
And he's
injury prone.
That's what I always worried about. He didn't get hurt the whole year. So I don't know what they're putting in the Philadelphia water.
I know.
But Hurts had a concussion, but he's a tough guy. But I mean, AJ Brown and Smith kind of made out of glass. But
I can't believe he won a damn Super Bowl. I can't even comprehend
that. I hate to glaze, but that completely just puts him in a different category.
We're gonna talk about
what he was in last week.
We can translate and then just say what you wanted to say before, if you remember. Do you remember?
That
was my fault.
I was just pretty much saying the Lions' defense was hurting, and I don't know.
All right, next segment.
Yeah.
Was I wrong about Jalen Hurts? What do you think?
I mean, yeah, I think you were, because you said he was maybe top 10.
I said in terms of skill, but let me tell you something. Skill don't matter. Yeah. Skill does not matter. He needed to win a Super Bowl. He's gotten there before. He's a winner. I can't believe I'm saying it.
This is like
this in terms of skill. I still have him at 7-8, but take skill out of the way. He's 5th right now in rankings.
If we're going skill, Lamar's number 1.
Technically, yeah. So you can't go by that. In terms of QB rankings right now, I'm still taking Burrow. Lamar, just because his regular season awards, I'm going to hold on to Lamar.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, you can make the case, but just by watching them both, I'm taking Allen still, and I'm taking Mahomes.
Yeah.
But that conversation with I don't want to mention his name. You just know who I'm going to say.
This is
Stafford, all those guys. And Stafford won too, but I think Jalen Hurts is younger. He's more dynamic right now. I think you got to put Hurts at 5 right now.
If this is a dream, don't wake me up. That's all I got to say.
I couldn't believe watching it. I mean, I was the only person going for the Chiefs. Both parties I was watching. My girlfriend's family and friends. And Kaylin was getting mad. She's like, dude, you're so weird. You're going for the Chiefs. I'm like, it's bigger than just a game. All right. Like, Cowboys, this is bad. All right. This is bad news. But I go to my, her house or her family friend's house. And then I go to my house or my cousin's house. And everyone's going for the Chiefs. I'm in the Eagles. Jack McGovern. I'm going Philly, baby.
Yeah, shout out McGovs. He texts me. He's like, "Let's go, Cade. Let's go."
He's a bandwagon if he's watching.
I don't know. He still thinks Amon-Ra is better than AJ Brown.
I know.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
We argued yesterday.
I think Amon-Ra is overrated. But
I think Amon-Ra's a dog. But I think him and McLaurin are like the same. I think they're like 5 and 6.
They're on like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're on like that. There's like tier 1. No, there's like tier 1A where you got like Jefferson, Chase. Tier 1B, then you got like tier 2.
Yeah,
I think tier like 1B is like
but one game, bro. There's 4 guys I'm taking. One game I need to win. I'm taking any of the 4: Jefferson, Chase, CD, Brown.
Taking Jefferson.
One game, I'd take Jefferson. I'm saying like I think they're both in the same tier.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's like
that
a tier.
That's like the 1AB. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. I was saying like 1A, Chase and Jefferson, B, CD and AJ. I don't know though. Like Chase had a great year, but I don't know.
Luke, I'm saying the same thing. He's like, I can't believe I'm saying this right now. And this was not easy. I made a promise to myself when I made this show that I have to be as honest as possible. And I still think Prescott's more talented. I still think he's more talented.
No.
And I might sound crazy. I still do. But in terms of credentials, in terms of resume, in terms of this, we cannot say that Dak Prescott is better. We just can't. We can't say that right now. Statistically, you can't say it.
I will give it to Dak, though. I think he's better than Jared Goff. I think
that's not saying a lot.
Nah, I know.
What's wrong with you?
Nah, I think he's better than Jared Goff because Jared Goff gets glazed.
I think I can't say if Dak was in Philly, they'd do the same thing because we don't even know that. We don't know that. They're schemed up for that, right?
We don't know, but I don't. I don't know.
If Dallas were to go all in, I'm going to cut you off. If Dallas were to go all in and do what Philadelphia did now, we're talking a whole different ballgame because we have to play you guys in Detroit. I think Philadelphia and Dallas, it don't matter who we have. If we play 3 times in a season, it's whoever wants it more because they just know each other so well.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That,
So it's like
the Washington thing.
Right, exactly.
I think my top 5 after last night, try not to be biased, but I'm probably going to go 1 Mahomes. I don't want to put Mahomes 1, but I feel like I want to put Allen over Mahomes, but I'm not gonna.
We're gonna talk about Mahomes
because I think
after
Mahomes
this, by the
didn't
way.
have a good year, but I'll put Mahomes 1, Allen 2, Burrow 3, Hurts 4, Lamar 5. I don't know.
It's funny because he's not better than Lamar.
He's no, he's not better than Lamar, but he's gonna win you more. Like I truly think if we had Lamar,
it's just so hard to say.
I truly think if we had Lamar, as good as Lamar is, I don't think we win the Super Bowl. He chokes in the playoffs every year.
I think Lamar is just so much better in terms of skill.
He's more skilled, yes, by a lot. Hurts is tougher. He's more of a winner, and he's a smarter quarterback.
He's I can't say he's smarter because he only had 4 turnovers this year, but
yeah,
I can
that's
say
true.
This.
That's
I
true.
can say this. In terms of winning, Lamar, in terms of just regular season, I think they're the 2 most winningest quarterbacks. Like
Lamar and
the
Jalen.
AFC, like the Jalen versus AFC and the Lamar versus NFC stats are
it's like they've lost like 1, I think.
Yeah, it's like 1 out of like 20 games.
Well, actually, Lamar's got 2 now. He lost to Philly, but
yeah, I think Hurts has lost twice to AFC teams too. I don't think he's only lost once.
He might have.
Watch yourself, brother.
I don't know, but I don't know. It's tough for me because you look at Josh Allen, and I really think Josh Allen, it's not.
Dude, shut up. If you're gonna say Jalen Hurts,
no, that's not what I was gonna say. That's not what I was gonna say.
I would have called the show off.
No, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say if you look at Josh Allen, like when he gets in the playoffs, like usually when they lose, it's not his fault. A lot of times when Lamar's in the playoffs, he plays so bad. Like
he did cost in a way.
He did play good against the Steelers, but he had 2-3 turnovers against the Bills. You're not gonna win a football game like that.
I agree.
It's the same story every year. I love Lamar, but guys like Jalen Hurts,
I think
Joe Burrow, they don't do that in the playoffs.
Coaching is so big too, though, man. I got to give Sirianni his flowers. Yeah. I can't stand him, but the maturity that he made after he buzzed his head, I don't care. In terms of when he buzzed his head, he turned into a different guy. I'm serious. I think he went to some camp or something. He didn't speak like an idiot.
I know, maybe.
He didn't say anything dumb. Even the way he talked after the Super Bowl,
just class.
It was class. It was just something you don't see at him.
Philly class.
But I think that in terms of him, the credit that I've given him this past day, I've thought about it. I mean, he's a top 5 coach in football right now. He's got to be. He's got to be. I think you can live without Kellen Moore because number 1, Sirianni, I just found out today is an offensive guy. I never knew that.
He was an offensive coordinator, I think,
he was before.
Indy.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
So he actually coached with the Chiefs, by the way, for a long time.
Yeah, I saw that.
But
that was like his first job.
Yeah. So he's definitely an offensive guy. I think you're going to be okay with him. Kellen Moore, I realistically think me and you could have coached that offense and we would have won.
This is the difference from last year.
Let's come from a Cowboy.
Yeah. Kellen Moore, he's nothing special. Last year we just had
he's not a head coach.
No. The Saints are going to suck.
I know.
But last year, I don't know if you remember, we literally had our offensive coordinator, I think it was Ben Johnson.
No,
not Ben Johnson. Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
Brian Johnson. Sorry, I wish it was Ben Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian Johnson, I think, or he might have someone. I forgot his name.
All right, let's go.
But yeah, I forgot his name. But
kidding.
He literally his only experience was coaching in high school, and he was the worst schemes I've ever seen in my life.
I couldn't believe they kept Sirianni. I mean, the faith that Howie had in him, because to lose like he did last year,
that was just
you got to get it all comes down to the general management, and I think that he's just the best right now. I really do. I think even the thing that you sent me today with the Wentz thing, I mean, to turn all those picks into trades with AJ Brown, Smith, Carter, and
that's
DeGene.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, those guys are incredible players, and to flip that, a guy like Carson Wentz was kind of what the heck? But Jalen Hurts was coming up, and he didn't know what to expect still.
Yeah.
And I mean, you just got to give him his credit. I think he's the most valuable person in the whole franchise. It's Howie Roseman.
Yeah. Howie Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie.
Players got to win, but I think that in terms of just running the whole show, he's got to be the most valuable.
And the craziest thing is they took a gamble on, I don't know if you know him, Bryce Huff, defensive end.
Zach Bond was the biggest one for me.
Oh,
Zach Huff went off yesterday. Didn't he play two?
He had a pick.
That was the
okay. Yes, he was a gamble too. But Bryce Huff, they traded Reddick away for Bryce Huff.
Wow.
And Bryce Huff, by the playoffs, wasn't even playing a snap. They paid him so much money, and we still won the Super Bowl.
It's just incredible.
So
the way that they Zach Bond. I mean, he was a nobody.
No, Zach Bond, he was a practice squad.
The first game of the season I watched this year, dude, I was like, this guy's going to be the best linebacker this season. I'm not kidding.
He could have won defensive player of the year.
The game in Brazil, I think, I swear I was watching him and I was like, dude, this guy, he looks like he just shot out of a cannon. I was like,
yeah, exactly.
He was awesome.
And my dad was saying, like, we were talking like about this yesterday because we said before the season, like, all right, our offense is probably going to be nasty and our defense is like going to be like mid to kind of bad. So like our offense is going to have to win us the games.
Right.
And it was the complete opposite. Like our defense, like the offense just had to do their job. They didn't have to go above and beyond. The defense was unbelievable.
Right. I agree. And at the end of the day, I did say I'm actually going to fix what I said. In terms of general management, I think Howie's valuable, but he's not the most valuable person in the franchise. That was stupid to say. He's not, because the players are playing.
Oh, yeah.
The players are playing. You know what I mean? It's up to the players.
Howie and Jeffrey Lurie are just,
He's the owner, right?
Yep.
He's thinking about buying the Celtics. Did you see that?
Yeah, you better hope he does. You guys will be winning 5 straight.
I don't know, but we're winning this year, so I don't know. Listen, JT's getting hot. We'll talk about it later in the show.
I was watching him earlier. He wasn't playing that great.
He's getting ready, baby. He's getting ready. He's gonna be ready come April and May and June.
I'm still sad the NFL is over.
I know, dude.
So we won the Super Bowl, but no football for 7 months.
If I were you, I would be so hyped. I wouldn't even care.
Oh no, I'm hyped, but it's like, damn, I love watching. I love watching the boys every Sunday.
Next year, you're gonna have the same passion.
Oh yeah, the passion will never.
You're gonna want to run it back more than like.
I want back to back.
God, I hope please get Myles Garrett, Dallas. Please, dude. Jerry Jones, please.
Dude, what are you gonna do if Myles Garrett goes to Philly?
It's over.
Like,
no, I'm not even kidding. There's just unless injuries. But in terms of preseason, if they're healthy, you get a guy like Myles Garrett on top of Jalen Carter, it'd be lethal. But I think the same thing goes for my team. If we can have Micah, Parsons and him, I think Parsons will shut his mouth. I think it's gonna push him more.
Yep.
This is a hot take. If he ever sees this Micah Parsons, I hope I push him. I don't think he works out at all in the offseason. I think he just plays a natural
You
ability.
think so?
Absolutely.
I get that vibe too.
He gets winded out every time in the second half.
I always see him on his knee.
If you really watch the Cowboys, if he could play a full 4 quarters, he'd be the defensive player of the year every year.
Because the talent's there.
Dude, it's so there. He's the most gifted defender of all time. Other than Lawrence Taylor, I really think in terms of just ability, the quickness, the strength, he's not big, but he's strong as hell. No. I mean,
it's crazy. Defense on the defensive line, size almost doesn't even matter anymore.
It doesn't. I think it's gonna go back, but I mean,
you see Nolan Smith. I don't even mean to make it about the Eagles again, but he looks like, you see him. He's number 3. He's a single digit. It looks like Jalen Hurts on the.
I think you're bigger than him.
Or the same size. It looks like me and my dad were like, oh my gosh, it looks like Jalen Hurts is rushing the
another Georgia player. So many Georgia.
The best thing is they're so young. These guys are.
That's why they can pay guys on offense, because they're not paying. They have the most expensive offense in the NFL, but it's because they've done such a good job on defense drafting.
Exactly.
They would take the risk of paying one side of the ball and leave the other.
Yeah. And
Dallas are in trouble because I don't know how we can.
Between the Commanders.
You got also Digizua. Do you know who that is? Number 97, D tackle.
Yeah.
He was our best, other than Overshown. I think he was our biggest superstar on the defensive side.
Overshown is so good, but
he's got no knees, bro.
I know.
Like our luck. You know what I mean?
You better send your ACL in the mail.
I would right now. He's a legend, Overshown. Liked my Instagram story one time. Absolute legend.
He's he had the potential to be better than Micah.
I think me and my dad said the same thing. I said, in terms of value, his leadership too, he's different. He's right when the coach was there, it was him. I got to give Dak Prescott was there and another guy. Like to me, like I'm like, all right, despite being hurt, he could have just took himself out. Like he cares.
He's pretty big too, right? Like,
He's huge. He's
yeah,
like
I was gonna
tall,
say he's
and
huge.
that play that he made on Thanksgiving was one of the craziest plays.
Yeah, he's filthy.
He's good. He's good. But anyway, I want to dive into Mahomes.
Yeah.
How bad does this affect Patrick Mahomes' case to be the GOAT?
Oh, this completely takes him out of it.
Right now, I don't think. Listen, I was saying a lot of stuff about if he wins this, he's the greatest. I did my research a lot recently, and I think with this, he's number 2 if he won.
You don't think he's number 2?
I really don't, man. Not
Really?
yet, because he has 3. He's very similar to where Tom Brady was, but with better stats. In terms of Tom Brady was 3-2 as well. His first 5 Super Bowls, different ages. Mahomes has been to more quicker than Brady has.
Yeah.
I think that Mahomes, in terms of skill, like we said, skill, you can debate he's number 1. You could debate skill-wise in terms of making a playmaking play. He's number 1.
Yeah, I mean, he's more skilled than Brady.
But Brady's just got that it factor. His footwork, even he got better through his age. It was incredible.
I hate to say it, but Brady's like got
Untouchable.
that Jordan. Like
He does.
He's got that killer.
There's only 2 guys I've ever seen in sports have that. Jalen Hurts. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was mimicking him. I'm just kidding, bro. I'd never take Jalen Hurts. It's Tom Brady and Michael Jordan.
Hurts
That's
is
it. They have that
nonchalant.
it factor, and it's. He didn't even look excited. I wanted to punch him in the face, for being honest.
Relax. He's just nonchalant.
He's just like, he's like, I've been here before.
You know,
He's just so annoying.
one is nice. 5 is better.
He probably said that. He probably said that.
You know, these.
There's something about his face, his attitude. Like this is something
that
about him.
handsome face.
No, stop. You know, these guys in my class. These guys in my class one time, we're doing this icebreaker first day in college, and we're doing like 5 things we all agree on, and the last thing, Jalen Hurts is handsome. I'm like, what's the matter with you? I look. I'm like, what is the matter with you guys? I said, go Cowboys, and they all got their Eagles crap on. There's a bunch of Eagle fans in a Rhode Island College comm class, and I'm like, oh my god.
I mean, realistically though, like who do you think is more handsome, Dak or Jalen?
Dak Prescott, baby.
Jalen.
What's this argument? Stop. We're moving on. Well, what's wrong with you?
Nah,
that's how the Eagles think.
It's not even close. Like,
bro, what are you
Dak's
saying?
like bald, bro. Like, Jalen's got a crispy hairline. You know.
All right, we're moving on, bro. This guy is just sus, bro. All right, listen. How do you really think it affects? Like, you ever think he can catch Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes?
I think he could catch him, but
Me too. I don't think it like blows him out completely.
People were like, "Yeah, he's the GOAT." No, he's not.
He's not.
He's not.
Like, he's not the GOAT.
He's 3-2 in the Super Bowl, and the losses Brady took in the Super Bowl
were close.
He played well, especially in the Eagles when they
that was his best Super Bowl performance.
He had 500 yards. Like the losses that Patrick Mahomes had was just horrible.
Yeah, he
played terrible.
I agree.
Got blown out. Like that's a big difference right there. You know.
I agree, and I think that I don't know. It's just it's complicated because Tom Brady, and I think Tom Brady is the greatest of all time. Tom Brady's the GOAT. All right, camera, I want to say that right in front of you. No debate. GOAT. He's got that effect. But a lot in football, you need a lot of luck behind it. And I'm not saying luck like this, but like Seattle, if they have any type of just knowledge, literally, you run the damn football. That's 6 Super Bowls.
Yep, there's one right there.
If Atlanta could manage, that was the worst management in the history of sports. They managed the game right. That narrows it down to 5 Super Bowls.
5 right there.
The Tuck rule, we can go all day. But I'm saying, like, it doesn't take – Tom Brady's great.
Yeah.
He's the greatest ever. He stepped up. He played his best performance in that Atlanta game. And when I was watching the Chiefs yesterday and they were down 27-0, I go, I cannot believe Tom freaking Brady came back from this. I'm like,
that puts in perspective.
With 2 minutes, like, that was like, wow. Like, maybe Mahomes can do something like that. And Mahomes is every win of his Super Bowls, he's been down by 10 or more.
Yeah.
Which is impressive. But like in terms of like 25, like the way Brady was motivating everyone, like the Chiefs, they just looked beat.
Yeah.
When Brady was there in Atlanta, he was like, he was
hyping everyone up.
He knew
it was like a movie.
You knew there was still game in him.
Chris Jones was like crying on the sideline. Like,
yeah.
It was. I mean, you know,
it was a sad moment. They could have made history. It reminded me a lot of the 17-0 Pats where we weren't even like our minds weren't developed to even remember it.
Yeah.
But like.
when they blew it against the Giants.
Could you imagine being a Pats fan? Like, what if Philly go undefeated next year and they lose?
I don't know, like the biggest game ever.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Like the Bills or something. That'd be great.
You know, like I don't think I'm gonna have that mindset, but it's almost like if we just lose next year, it's like, all right, we won this year, we'll get them next year. Like, you know, like we got ours.
You have a nice two.
We got like a 3-year window.
It's almost like the Celtics, but I'm not gonna have you say that Jalen Hurts is like Tatum. Never again on the microphone.
He's better. Who has a Finals MVP? Who doesn't?
Oh my God, bro! I'm actually gonna freak out. Yo, help me! Someone out downtown, please. Someone walking, please.
I mean,
is there anyone out there to just take you and get out of here?
Yeah, I think it's Sirianni is out there. He's gonna come up.
Gosh, can you imagine being in Philadelphia?
Oh
my gosh! Please don't go down there for the. I want to see you again.
I know.
Don't go down there. Don't do it.
I'm probably not gonna.
Don't do it. Throw a party with people here, and
I really want to go to the opening Thursday night.
That'd be cool. Like if they play Dallas, I'm down to get popcorn thrown at me. I'm serious. I'm down to. We'll go. I'll announce it on this.
If you're with me, I think it would be fine.
I don't know if
actually they could play Dallas. A lot of times it's divisional.
If we play you guys, the ratings on that would just, especially if we get if we load up and Jerry Jones actually gets his mind straight, and like, hey, we're gonna actually go all in. That'd be the most hyped up.
Even if you have freaking, I don't know, Dan and Trey playing quarterback for the Cowboys, like they're in the ratings still gonna be.
We could use them.
Still gonna be good.
Now here's a guy in Daniel and Trey.
I don't know, Jim. Does he have it?
The pass is caught by Entreri.
And Entreri makes the pass to CeeDee Lamb.
I'm sorry, Ben. I'm not blowing out your speaker, all right? I'm sorry. Listen, we had a conversation about this off the camera. Where do the Chiefs go from here? Do they struggle like the Pats did?
Oh, like I said to you earlier, I think I wouldn't be shocked if I get proved wrong by them, but I think it's going to be a couple of years before they're back.
I agree.
Like 3, 4, maybe longer. I don't know if it'll be as long as Brady's drought, but I think Kelsey, it's time to hang it up. I mean, you got Rashee Rice, and he'll be back, and Worthy is nasty, but their O-line is terrible, so undisciplined. Their defense has some holes in it. Chris Jones isn't getting any younger. He got paid, but he's not getting any younger. Right. I think they might take a step back. I think next year's going to be Josh Allen's time,
right,
to get there, or Lamar. Maybe the Bengals.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Super Bowl 60 matchup at the end of this. I already have my picks. I already know who's going to win. I think I told you, but he's just a killer. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, guys. I see a comment. I'm going to show it. Eagles are nothing without Saquon. Jesse Pacheco.
Jesse, how about you take that comment and shove it?
Hey, listen, Jesse's an awesome guy. Listen.
Nah, I'm joking, Jesse, but are we nothing without Saquon? No. Do we get there without Saquon?
No.
No, exactly. So it's like
I think he opened up. You can't take away greatness from a team. That's another what if. I think that Saquon was the most valuable player on this team. I don't think, even though he won the most valuable player of the game, if Saquon's not there, they're not putting 7 in the box. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the passing game was open when the game started, but you still have to make the throws. You still have to make the plays, and Jalen did that. I can't hate on him. I can't hate on him because he did so, and
I just think
it kills me, but he did it.
It's so a lot of people like to say, Jalen this, or if you didn't have Saquon, whatever. But the team was just constructed so perfectly. It's all right, when's the hate gonna stop? You think Jalen Hurts, he's going to be like, nah, I don't want Saquon because I'm going to get hate when I win the Super Bowl that Saquon carried me. Hell no.
Yeah. It's and Jesse, we agree with what you said here on this comment. With the dual threat rushing game, you can't stop that. That's what we actually said about how the running game's coming back. You got a guy like even Derrick Henry, his season got blinded because Saquon had 2,000.
Yeah.
He had 1,900 yards.
Henry had one of the best years of his career, and he's 30.
Yeah, it's incredible. So to have a dual threat like that, I think the running back position will be back. And I like how you said how size doesn't matter because 5 years from now, you just tripping, bro.
No,
size, you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Listen, this is what makes Arrudawakening the greatest. Listen, in terms of size of the players,
the big
it matter. That's not lock in.
The big ones hurt, bro. like the big backs, like when they hit you, like the big running back.
Yeah, but I'm
it
saying
hurts,
like
bro.
even like the linebackers, like it's gonna be coming back. Like you're gonna see Ray Lewis is coming back.
What,
I'm
like
telling
size,
you.
you think?
Yeah, they're gonna get those guys are gonna start.
Everything's like
bulking up.
trendy in the NFL.
They
Like,
go back and forth.
remember like 3 years ago where it's like running backs don't matter. Like having a good running back. I mean,
You're right though. No, you know Saquon's the best running back to win a Super Bowl in like so long.
yeah, remember
If
like
you
that
go
thing
back,
where it was like the
running
team
back.
with the best running back doesn't win the Super Bowl.
Dude, they were the value like payment wise of these running backs go
Yo,
down.
What was the comment you got? I see you laughing over there.
No. Literally. That's the right point right there.
What was that?
No, they were missing what they were in 2023, the Eagles with Saquon.
Yeah, like I forgot Miles Sanders. Like, yeah, and our defense was just nowhere near. Like, I think that year we set a record for like
I just want
sacks.
the Cowboys to make it, man. CD,
Oh, that's a fun.
we're gonna get there one day, baby. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get
I would
there.
love to see a Cowboys Eagles NFC Championship.
If that
game.
happened, I don't think I'd be able. If we made the NFC champion, listen, you've been to 3 Super Bowls, bro. All right, like, very good. That's what I'm saying. If you watch earlier, Jesse, you'll say the same thing about Micah. I'm done with Micah.
Wait,
I'm not done, but I think about like he says crazy stuff about the Cowboys. He said that he would leave the Cowboys at 30 years old for the Chiefs. Did you hear him say that?
Yeah, I did hear something about that. It's like I hate how there's
Facts, Luke.
All right, this sounds hypocritical because we're talking right now, but I hate how everyone has a mic. You know,
yeah,
like it sounds hypocritical,
it's
but
horrible. I mean, we have the mics, but
like,
but the professionals,
the players, like
I can't be seeing Darius Slay and Micah Parsons on a podcast.
yeah, that is weird.
Rivalry.
That was so weird.
That's like me and you on the mic.
Yeah, it really is the same thing. It's like that's like freaking I don't know. That's like Tyler Brayman and Brendan Gleeson on a mic, probably.
During the season,
Yeah, like
and like right before they play division, like
they
Christmas tournament final, like they're on the same day.
They play, and yeah, exactly.
I agree. I 100% agree with you. No doubt. You can't have 2 guys from different teams that don't like each other going against each other, man.
Yeah,
Like it just ruins the whole.
Same thing in the NBA too.
All the NBA's. It's
I just hate,
AAU. It's like AAU.
I know.
They're like, oh, that's my brother right there. I played with him in high school.
I just hate how like the rival aspect isn't there. I like Sauce Gardner though, or not Sauce Gardner.
Sauce God. What is this?
No, I didn't mean to say Sauce Gardner. I meant to say fucking.
What's his name? You're good. You're
My
good.
brain's fried. CD Deuce, boy.
CD Deuce.
Chauncey Gardner for the Eagles. Because he's like, you see what he posted about?
Gardner Johnson.
Yeah,
I hate, dude. Jack was like, I love that guy. I'm like, no wonder why you love him.
He's so unlikable if he's not on your team.
I can't stand it.
Did you see what he posted on his Instagram story?
He just traps, dude. I know. I saw that. Don't bring that.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Please
But
don't bring
that was
crazy.
wild. That was insane.
And first off, I'm gonna shout this out because I don't want anyone to get confused if they watch the Kanye thing. No, because I did not know what he said. I never knew what he said.
It happened after
Ask
the
him.
show.
It did okay
happened
because
after
it was
the show.
right near the timeline where I'm like, Kanye's the GOAT. You're not a GOAT if you do that. I know it's literally so wild. I'm not gonna bring up the comments, but in terms of that, like I would never have said that if that was established.
I mean, music in person.
You got it. Yeah. I mean, we mentioned Michael Jackson. We all know the backstory with that, but you know what I mean? Like it gets because people do things that's not the smartest, right? They get so professional. They think they can do.
He's clearly mentally ill.
Right. In professions, they think they can do whatever they want all the time.
Can we talk about the halftime show?
It was horrible.
It was so bad. Like
it was horrible.
The only
It
reason
didn't even sound like Kendrick.
he was like squabble.
Yeah, well, that was horrible.
Like we have to watch this midget live on TV perform a song.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that small.
He's literally like he's smaller than he's like Muggsy Bogues.
It's crazy.
All because of Drake. Drake made
you're too much Drake. Get out of here. Listen,
anyone would agree.
Chiefs will get one in the next 5 years.
That's not ridiculous. I mean, you still got Mahomes. Like
that, Jesse. We said the same. What are the odds Mahomes does what Brady does and has a 10-year gap? We said that he might have that like window where he doesn't win and then he starts winning.
You know what's the craziest thing about that though? Like imagine like we weren't really old enough, but imagine like us being that age and we see Brady not win for 10 years. You know how much shit he probably got?
No, literally.
Like, that's just crazy to think about. The greatest of all time, pretty much. Well, he did do something, but he didn't win anything
Right.
for 10 years.
Right.
And then he had another Hall of Fame career.
It's crazy. No, I know. And Matt, we only saw the winning part, technically.
Yeah.
If we saw like the struggles and even before when he won,
the giant part.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw.
We would have questioned his greatness. We would have been like, oh, like he didn't lose a playoff game his first 3 playoff.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's incredible.
But he did get a little carried.
Yeah. Yeah, the defense was phenomenal.
He was a game manager at that time.
Yeah, and that's a great point by Luke here. That's why you can't compare them yet until it's all said and done.
Yeah,
you really can't. You can't because Mahomes is still a baby in the league. Like he's got another 10 dominant years if he stays healthy. But the difference is Andy Reid is much older than Belichick was.
Yeah,
that's the huge thing.
Mahomes isn't gonna have. I think Andy Reid's got like 3 years. Maybe.
He purposely sold for the Eagles yesterday.
Yeah,
he wanted to be on the sideline of the Eagles one.
He brought it home for us, and I don't know. Like,
what about Carson Wentz, bro? I feel, dude. He has been on.
Here's a guy.
Both of his backups in Philadelphia won. He didn't. It's just nuts.
And then he joins the Chiefs and gets smacked by the guy that replaced him. The second guy that replaced him.
Literally, though, it's just a slap.
But we don't win that first Super Bowl without Carson. So
yeah, I mean, he's not a Philly legend, but he's a Philly.
He is a Philly.
I mean, that's how much it says about the Eagles. They're such a poverty franchise. He's a legend. That's like me saying Cooper Rush is a legend. Cooper Rush is a legend, bro.
I mean, I don't know if he's. Would you consider? I don't know if
he's not a legend.
He's not a legend, but
maybe no. Seriously, because Philadelphia does not have the resume like a lot of other teams. He might be. Like he's a top 5 Philly quarterback.
No.
All right, Cunningham, Hurts. I'm not putting Nick Foles over him. All right, that's so sad that you got to put Nick Foles.
Dude, Nick Foles. That was one of the greatest Super Bowl runs.
It was.
Like,
no, you got
for that. I mean, he had 2 good years with the Eagles when he first got drafted, but that's neither here nor there because he was a scrub after that. That Super Bowl run,
Sam Bradford,
was the most the most magical thing ever. Like, if you look at it, we had no superstars on the offensive side, none. Ertz maybe, Alshon Jeffrey was good, but like our number 2 was
Alshon Jeffrey popped off, dude, and Corey Clement like went off.
Yeah,
like LeGarrette Blount.
LeGarrette Blount was like,
what team would win? This Philly team would destroy.
Oh, we would probably win. Like, I'm not even joking. Like 50 to.
I thought that was the worst year of the NFL. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, the first trophy they won, I thought that was the weakest it's been since we've been alive.
That Super Bowl, though, was one of the greatest Super Bowls.
It was. But I'm saying, competition, I think, I mean, look at the championship
just the
games.
Quarterback play wasn't great.
It was horrible. Blake Bortles, Case Keenum, Nick Foles, and Brady were in the Final Four. I mean, that's just not exciting in terms of business-wise, but...
if you're a true football fan...
It was awesome. I mean, especially if you're an Eagles fan, a win's a win.
Yeah,
a win's a win. And
I don't know what was in the air that night because looking back at it now, I don't know how we won that game.
This one might have felt better because this was a team that you kind of built. You know what did this one feel better than the first?
That's tough because I was
everyone
young.
says the first one's the best.
The first one was the best. I wouldn't say it felt. The first one was more special. This one was like, I felt like I played, bro. Like we lose to the Chiefs.
This guy.
It's such a good story though. Like,
I don't know, man. I think that
like the ultimate redemption.
I think that it was a great win for the franchise for them. I think that
it could be a turning point.
As a fan, I think I would enjoy this more because this is like more of a foundational Super Bowl run. No one got hurt.
Yeah,
we built Jalen Hurts, Nick Foles. Like he jumped around, he was old, but it's still legend. It was legendary.
There were so many questions after that.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like in terms of home ground, like we built this team like through the.
And not to mention, like we could suck next year. I don't know, but like this is a team where it's like. We could win another one.
Right. That's the last one. It was like
we're probably like we got.
You're gonna.
It was like we gotta.
No.
We need stars. Like we didn't have any.
Right. Like this team, they got superstars that they can definitely make a crack at it again. Yeah. This was their second Super Bowl appearance in 3 years. Got to give them credit. I mean, my team's got to make some moves. I'm done. All right. You want to talk NBA first before we do the Super Bowl matchup? How are we doing this?
No, let's do the Super Bowl matchup.
Super Bowl matchup.
Early.
Super Bowl. Listen, as a Cowboys fan, you got to talk about this right in January. This is like the next year. This is a classic, though. Super Bowl 60.
This is before any off-season moves, anything.
I'm gonna give you a fun fact. Last time the Cowboys won, guess what Super Bowl it was?
37.
30. 30?
So it's been
30 years, literally.
So the last time they won 30 years before that. That was the first.
Them and the
Super Bowl
Niners
ever.
haven't won, but at least the Niners
have
gotten there a couple times. I mean, I'd hate to lose in the Super Bowl, though. I can't imagine. Like, I'd rather just not make it. Like, personally.
Yeah,
Like,
I was
just
thinking
brutal.
that. I was thinking that the other day. Like,
Dude. They played the Chiefs twice. You had them both times.
both times
Times they had them. I mean,
Shannon's overrated.
I agree.
So
saying the same thing to my dad
and
today.
he's a
I'm like,
douche. So it's-
yeah, I'm not a fan. He's just like a little kid coaching. He's got a
Yeah.
flatbread hat.
yeah, I hate.
He just,
Oh, when I
he's
see
a
his
great
hat.
coordinator,
Yeah, exactly.
great play caller, but he's never got. I mean, that team is.
He wears
loaded.
that stupid hat like he's at a cookout. Like,
Yeah, he's just.
go home.
He's like a little kid. Like,
Purdy's-
he's like a dude. He's like Dude Perfect. You know, like Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
How they had. I feel like
It's the
he's one of their
same
fans.
Bro, Purdy is so overrated too. Like,
He's gonna get $60 million.
dude,
You know who started that trend? Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I think I would take Dak over Purdy.
All right, that's not even stop, dude.
What?
What's
you
wrong
would
with
take Purdy?
I said I would take. No, I said Dak by a mile.
Oh,
Better
yeah.
than Purdy.
He's
Not by a mile, but I think that he's
a
better.
half a
I
mile.
can't. Oh, no doubt. Way over a quarter.
Like, I don't know if you switch him. I don't really think it
I think
changes
that.
it-
No, I think Dak gets them. He wins one of those games, right? No doubt.
the Super Bowl.
I think he wins one of the Super Bowl matchups.
Yeah, maybe.
I think.
I don't
that-
know if he gets there though. Like, if you, I don't know. Purdy, like, I don't think he's terrible, but he's just like
It's facts.
he's just above average.
Jeff Marone says he switches game plan every Super Bowl. He does, bro.
Wait, is that? Oh,
He
is that Uncle Jeff? I think that's my uncle.
might be.
If
might
it is,
be.
because he's a Niners fan.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, I'm
So he's a big
calling his
Niners
coach
fan.
out.
So, but he would agree with me. Like,
but I think he doesn't. I don't know if this is right to say that he can't handle the pressure, but I feel like with that much talent,
Their
like how do
talent
you
was
not win one?
ridiculous.
Like they should have won one of
You-
those Super Bowls.
they had McCaffrey. And I think it's safe to say like McCaffrey's season last year just went in the shadow of because of Saquon and Derrick Henry this year. Like,
Yeah. Oh, Saquon was so much better than McCaffrey. Wasn't
Oh,
even
yeah.
close. Actually,
dude, McCaffrey
statistically,
he might be done. Like,
I think Saquon had the best individual season of all time because he was the most valuable player on his team,
most yards ever.
most yards in a
Combined.
whole season, scrimmage yards.
You would have broke the record if he didn't rest.
Right. So it's like, yeah, he's definitely the greatest running back.
Yeah.
Like
I see you reading over there.
I'm reading. Yeah, I'm always.
We getting a lot of comments or what?
Yeah. How many quarterbacks? I like this. Realistically, succeed in the Cowboy system. We going pre-Jerry or before Jerry? Because I say this right now, in terms of individual success, in terms of stats, Romo and Dak have been pretty good. Like they're not scrubs.
Yeah.
They're not scrubs.
No, it's not like
Personally, if we're going talent, a lot of Cowboy fans.
yeah.
Yeah, all right, brother. LaShawn McCoy, he won as much rings as me.
He won 2
Shut
with the
up.
Bucks and the
Oh
Chiefs.
yeah. He's a loser for that. Yeah, I forgot he did that.
Philly legend.
I can't stand. I
Not the
can't
greatest
stand him.
Eagles running back anymore though.
Thank God. That's how you know your
Saquon's-
franchise was poverty.
Saquon he seems like such a nice guy. He's so humble.
He is. I respect the heck out of Saquon.
Same with Devontae. Like our team is humble guys.
I can't believe they won.
Chill
It
guy.
I was just so shocked they were up by that much. I couldn't comprehend it.
Oh, it's a great day.
Like when I woke up this morning and the first thing I see on Instagram is like a picture of Jalen Hurts and the confetti. Like I
Dude.
just wanted to throw up.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. I just want to cry. Like tears, bro. Tears.
That's crazy. He's got to be 5th right now in the league. He's ahead of someone that I really appreciate growing up watching, Dak Prescott. Right now, I think Dak is just as skilled, if not more skilled. But in terms of credentials, I think we have to say Hurts is better. Being realistic,
All
not
right.
being a delusional fan.
You want?
You gotta say
You want to give top 10s? I want to give my top 10.
I don't even know if I have the top 5 structured. You got him. Yeah, I mean, you take him over Lamar. You're crazy for that. You're crazy.
If I
for
want to
that.
win, like I don't mean that. I would have said this before we.
If you
won
want to
the
ring,
Super
you're
Bowl.
going to take Hurts. I mean, listen, if my team won the Super Bowl, I'm taking Dak Prescott over Mahomes.
Yeah, but dude, just watching Lamar in the playoffs, like, dude, he's a different player when he's in the playoffs. I love Lamar though. I hope he wins one day. Maybe if it's in Philly as a Jalen's backup. I
Yeah.
mean,
It's the exact 5 we said right there, Jesse. You said the Jalen, Josh, Lamar, Pat, and Burrow.
I mean,
I take Burrow over him. I think Hurts is 5. This is from an outsider.
Yeah.
I'm going to take all my own bias out there. Jalen's got to be 5th. I think Mahomes is still 1.
Yeah.
One game. I mean, like, you got to take Allen. I think in terms of credentials, Lamar's 2nd. But in terms of he's got to be with like accolades, he's got to be 2nd.
I think Lamar should have won MVP, but I think right now,
we're
give me
being
Allen.
real. Yeah, we're being real. I think Dak Prescott should have won MVP last year. Go look at the numbers.
Yeah,
37 touchdowns. He
won
had
it?
38 total
Who won
touchdowns.
it again? Mahomes.
Lamar
Didn't have a great
because he won though. He was 14-2. But and then again, it's
look
like
where that got him. Like he should have easily won.
That's why I didn't care this year
AFC
because when we look at value on a team, the Bills were much worse. I think the Ravens beat themselves rather than the Bills beating them. I don't know if you think the same.
Yeah,
I think that.
This year?
Yeah, this year. Yeah. I think the Bills are Josh Allen. Without them, I don't think they win 3 games. I really don't think they win 3 games,
bro.
I think the Ravens you throw Cooper Rush there, they win 6.
Yeah,
the Ravens got Derrick Henry. You got a great defense.
It's just Lamar just makes so many stupid mistakes, and Harbaugh cannot coach a big game. I think his brother's a better coach than him. I mean, he's got the Super Bowl, but it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. My top 10 though would be
in order. We have Luke, ready? Mahomes, Burrow, Allen, Lamar, Dak, Hurts, Daniel Stroud, Stafford, Love.
All right, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna say this straight up. In terms of, I don't mind Burrow 2nd. Any time of that top 4, I agree with. Anytime.
Burrow is nasty.
I think you got to put Hurts at 5. This is killing me. You got to put Hurts at 5 right now.
He's trolling, bro. He's trolling.
You got to put I mean, what has Daniel done better than Dak right now? I don't know. I think he got him to the NFC Championship. I mean, I think in terms of accolades, Stafford should be 6. But I think that Stafford, I think you got to put. I'm biased though. I'm putting Dak at 6. I'm biased. I think Stroud and Love. I'll put Stroud at 6, Dak at 7. I'll put Daniels at 8. I gotta see what he does next year. Love at 9. I think Love
I would go Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, Hurts, Lamar, whatever. That top 5 solidified, and then I would go Stroud, Daniels, Dak.
So you do got Dak in your top 8.
Top 10.
Top 10.
Yeah.
You got him in the 10?
He's 8. Dak 8. I don't know. I would probably take Stafford over Dak, actually. Stafford 8, Dak 9.
I don't know.
Dak 9, Love 10.
Bro, one game.
Actually, I don't know. Herbert, terrible.
I don't have Herbert in my 10 because he's no playoff wins.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't. I don't like Jared Goff top. I don't know.
Now, listen, one game to win. I know you're going to say Jalen Hurts, but like besides Mahomes, I think it's got to be Burrow. Like, I think one game you got to win. I like.
See, I'm trying not to be biased.
Like, yeah, you can say, all right, with credentials, sure. But with Joe Burrow I know he has great receivers, but he's got me and you and the guys that are commenting blocking for him. And he had 45 touchdowns.
Yeah, and
with no defense.
And playing cornerback.
With literally, though.
Yeah.
That's why I think he could have, if they snuck in the playoffs, he would have won MVP.
Yeah.
He would have won MVP.
He got more votes than Saquon.
Yeah. I thought Saquon.
Yeah, but they're not gonna get like I said. I thought McCaffrey had it last year, but
in terms of, I mean, I don't know. The numbers were a little bit better than last year for the quarterback position.
Me personally, if I need one game to win between Mahomes, Hurts, and Burrow, there's no one else I'm taking.
Wait, who? Mahomes,
Hurts, and Burrow. Those are my guys. If I need one game to win,
I can't believe Hurts is in this conversation.
He is though.
He has so much better of a team than all the other guys, but you can't take that away from him. You can't. That's like saying you throw him with the Wesley Pee Wee team and try to lead them to the Super Bowl. You just can't say it. You know what I mean?
Wesley Pee Wee
in the NFL, not the actual Pee Wee competition. I hope he'd win that.
But Lamar has a good team around him too. Lamar has a great team around him last year and this year. I don't know. This year you can argue better. He's got.
I like this. The Roadie Run Back podcast. If Burrow was on the Eagles, would they have gone undefeated? I think I'm going to disagree because I do think that they schemed for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Like I really do think he opens up the run game.
That's Jeff right there.
But I do think that Burrow, I just think Burrow is just so much
No,
better. I'm sorry, dude.
so
Burrow's
much
just-
better is crazy. Like
he's not though. Dude.
Hurts,
He's never thrown over 30 touchdowns. If he can,
he doesn't need to.
if he can do that though, like if he does that one season for me, I'd be very impressed. There's 17 games, bro. You can't throw over 25 touchdowns.
He doesn't need to.
He's gonna need to eventually in his
28,
career. Like in his career, he's going to have to eventually.
He's not gonna be.
He's not gonna be elite,
all the
bro. He's not gonna be elite,
bro. But he's only in year 5.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
early.
I mean, it is early.
It's so early. Like
I just don't. I don't think that he's a superstar. Like the other 4 guys are superstars. He's not. But I think they're the only 4 superstars in the league.
I think
Lamar's a superstar, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lamar. He's the definition of a superstar.
Like that's why you're taking like one. Like, there's no way I'm taking Hurts over Lamar Jackson in one game. I'm sorry.
Are you serious?
I don't care.
I
don't care.
In the one you've seen,
you can say what you want. You never catch me taking Jalen dang Hurts.
You've seen Lamar in that one game multiple times. He can't do it. He cannot do it. You know he can't. Like I said,
it's just hard. It's hard to say because it hasn't been done. But I think that just by watching the two. Like,
yeah,
there's a couple of those plays yesterday. Like Lamar Jackson would break out of a sack and do things that Hurts wouldn't do. Now, I think Hurts was phenomenal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think there's nothing that Jalen Hurts can do that Lamar can't do, but there's stuff that Lamar can do that Jalen Hurts can't. You get what I'm saying?
No, I agree. But
Like,
this is like Vic and McNabb. Like, I know you're not an Eagles fan, but like,
I understand.
Vic better.
McNabb reminds me a lot of Dak Prescott.
You would take McNabb though. You wouldn't take Vic. I mean, Vic is better, but you would take Vic is more talented. Vic is better, but you would take McNabb.
Are you serious? What is the matter
to win one game?
Dude, are you crazy?
Dude,
no, I'm so happy that was captured online. Are you serious?
Yes.
Prime Michael Vick, Atlanta.
Well, we're talking Atlanta. I thought
we were talking a 40-year-old Philadelphia.
He was good in Philly.
He was good.
I thought we were talking Eagle Vic.
No, I'm saying in terms of like dominance, bro. There's no way I'm not taking Mike Vick.
Yeah, but that's another if shoulda woulda coulda because like he never when he was peak when he was at his prime at his peak. I mean, he was still prime Vic in Philly, just not what he was in Atlanta.
I agree with Jesse here. I mean, you can't blow up stats with Jalen Hurts, like in terms of rushing touchdowns, because he gets to the one, he gets his butt pushed. I mean, you can't. That's a bloated. A lot of stats.
It's a bloated stat, but like I've said before, if everyone can do it, they would.
Yeah, I agree.
So it goes hand in hand. But Jalen's more the guy where it's like he's more the guy where it's like he's gonna make the couple plays. He doesn't need to put up 400.
Yeah, like yesterday. Yards. Even when he ran yesterday, I did comprehend that he made the plays when he had to.
That's what he does.
He did make the plays that he had.
I strive in moments like this.
All right, bro. This is where we got to cut the show.
All right, let's talk some NBA. Like, let me enjoy my.
We'll do a nice. Yeah, congratulations. You want a cookie later? Sure. All right. NBA talk. Now, Jason Tatum, 40-piece in Madison Square, baby. Did you even expect any less? I mean, like Mikal Bridges guarding him. He drops 20 in the third quarter. It reminded me of the kid I coach in rec basketball, Cash Pizzato. By the way, huge thing tomorrow. Whoever's watching this game better be this podcast better be at the middle school, baby. I'm coaching our team. We're trying to go back to back, baby. We're trying to start a dynasty.
We got Doug Collins over here and Spizzato's Jordan.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come in and be Phil Collins. Drop the triangle.
You're crazy. Now listen, this guy. Big game. All right, well, we're gonna be ready as a team. We're team oriented, baby. Yep. We're built like Philly. For real. We got a whole team.
You guys are good.
We got a Jalen Hurts. He's way better than Jalen Hurts.
Come on.
If Cash Pizzato's watching, he's better than Jalen Hurts.
I'm an Eagles fan, but if I hear the name Jalen Hurts one more time, I can't. This man is like my life.
All right, we got to get off Jalen Hurts. Blake, you got to take a breather.
Bro,
right. We got to take a breather.
Bro, come on. Like, catch your breath.
Wow. The roadie run back 33 tonight for Tatum and 20 in the third quarter.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah,
he had a bad first half.
It's all right. He shows up when it counts, baby. That's what he does. Go check and let's see it. Let's go. How much you got? 37 already?
Let me check that.
Dude, Tatum, I'm sorry. And this is just honest truth. SGA is having an incredible year. I'm done. I'm done with this bull crap of bringing up
SGA.
Time out. Look at me. I want you to get off your phone.
31 and
Number.
3/4.
I don't care about numbers, bro.
You just brought up a number.
I did. But in terms of this is all right. This is going to reflect back to football, but I don't even want it to.
Jalen Hurts. Nah, you're a closeted Hurts fan. I know you.
No, I'm just saying because I said numbers and I'm mentioning how he's never thrown over 30 touchdowns. But at least Tatum statistically is in the MVP race almost every 3 years he plays. Jalen Hurts, he's been once, but he's still like stats are they're horrible.
Last year, before the collapse, he was leading the MVP race. Hurts.
Bro, Dak Prescott was ahead of him. Yes, he was.
In
he
11
was
games,
so much better. Dude,
Hurts
Dak
was
was
one.
playing so much better. It's not even close. Stop.
Yeah, after
the whole. Dude.
Can we stop? Can
Yeah,
we just stop? NBA. Hurts is a champion. That's all that matters.
Yeah, they won. We're gonna go off that. NBA. It gets brought up and everything. We can relate it to this table. Like Dak Prescott's got something over there, and Jalen Hurts has got something. I don't know.
All right, I was gonna make a joke, but I can't.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, listen. I want to keep my job here. Don't be saying nothing crazy. All right.
You're good.
Listen, shout out to 3-2-1, by the way. Tonight was the senior night for Chero Chargers. It was incredible. I'm gonna have the two seniors on, Aiden Rice and Sean Westnidge. You'll be on this show. We're gonna talk about the season, talk about your basketball careers. We'll talk about life, and it'll be fun. So shout out to them. We got crazy stuff coming up on this show, and I want to shout out this female across the table. He's got a show coming up. We don't know the name. Do I want to shout out the name yet? Do you know?
Still in the works, but
that's what it's called. I'm kidding.
No,
still in the works.
No, but
sound like the Cowboys.
Episode 1 should be coming out this week. Stay tuned. Jabuta hopefully reposts. So
yeah, maybe I'll be on it. We'll see. What's going on.
He might be on episode 1. I don't know.
We'll see what's going on. Good stuff's coming for Snags. That's his nickname. He thought he was a rapper in high school, but it's all right. We all go through things. And you want to go check him out on Apple Music? He sounded better than Kendrick Lamar did last night.
Yeah, I did. He's
horrible. Prime, he was okay.
Old Kendrick's good.
Yeah, old. That's what I'm saying. Old Kendrick was good, but then like when Humble came out, it was like, be humble. It was like,
yeah.
You probably like that album.
That's a good album, but it's overplayed.
Yeah, it got ruined. The radio was like, be humble.
Sit down. Nobody pay for me. They would always do that in the NBA games before.
NBA. What's a better league, the NBA or the NFL?
Oh, I was an NBA guy for so long. NFL without a doubt.
It's not even close.
It's not even close.
NFL, just the patience to wait week by week.
I think
that's what makes the difference.
I'd rather watch a week
NFL,
a week 14 Sunday night football game than a
playoff,
than any like NBA playoff or not playoff game, regular season. I was gonna say a game 7 playoff game, but depends who's playing.
Yeah, it's just not even a debate. I think that
I'm not in the NBA mood yet.
The NBA is just so bad. I hope the Lakers get good, and I hope the Celtics continue to be good because that'd be awesome. In terms of marketing, I know you're an OKC guy. You're getting excited because they're starting to win. I mean, they won. They were pretty successful 10 years ago of at least making it.
We've always been successful, pretty much. Just never have won it.
I just think that you got to fail to succeed, bro. I don't think they're gonna even make the Western Conference. Like, I really don't think they're gonna make it that far. I think they're so good, bro. But I just think that they're gonna see one of those best players in basketball is one of those sports that you have 1 out of 5 guys that play offense and defense, and one player impacts the floor more than anything.
So when one take gets proved wrong, another has to get proved wrong. So Shay, if you're out there, you're listening.
You want to know on me.
I need you to get me the 2-0, but I think there's not a single chance the Thunder aren't at least playing in the Western Conference championship game, Western Conference Finals. Like,
I mean, that was a stretch for me to see that. I think they get there.
I don't know if we're gonna win.
I'm telling you,
but we definitely get there.
That's what I agree with, bro. Denver, Boston Finals. I think
it's not ridiculous. Not ridiculous to say that.
Who says that?
MJ? No, this guy on TikTok. It's not ridiculous. Not ridiculous.
I've heard that so many times. But we got a Thunder Sixers Finals right here.
Oh, is that Gentile again?
Yeah.
But that's like saying Cowboys freaking Broncos.
Or that might be the Super Bowl next year. You better watch out.
If it was 1990,
we didn't even do the Super Bowl 60. We got to get to that. We will get to that. We have to go off football for a little bit. Then we'll end on that. But,
my head was hurting.
Yeah, it even hurts. It was hurting. All right, we're acting like we're 5. My bad. I think that it's going to be either Denver, Boston, or it's going to stop, bro. First off, with the Thunder Sixers, God, if another Philly team makes a final, I'm going to freak
I
out.
don't even want it. I mean, if we see the Sixers, we're smacking. But there's no way. I don't even know if they're gonna make the playoffs.
The Sixers? No, I don't think they get it. I mean, Joel Embiid's back, right? He's
Yeah,
back.
but he's playing every other game. Paul George is washed. Maxi's the real deal.
Yeah,
but,
Maxi's legit. He's
but,
legit.
you know. But like Embiid, like
dude, like
if they make it to the finals, Embiid's gonna be dead by the time he gets there. Like
Embiid's just like he's great, but like he's another one that just can't get over the hump. That's why I like to have a good guard.
he's the deck of the NBA.
All right, stop that, bro.
He
Stop.
is.
He's at least he's won an MVP.
Yeah, you're right.
Stop that.
Actually, he's better than that. That's disrespectful to Joel.
All right, I wouldn't say it's disrespectful. I don't think it's that far off. I mean, in terms of Embiid, I think that having a guard in the NBA is more valuable than having a big man, unless it's Jokic, because we've never seen a guy.
Okay. Oh, can I share my top 15 NBA lists? Because I know you hated it.
Yeah, go ahead. But I think it's either Denver, Boston, or I think it's going to be dark horse. And you called me crazy and talk about non-experience, but I think that this guy's generational. That trade that they made was phenomenal. And they got that guy from UConn who's balling Castle, whatever his name is.
You think the Spurs
I
can
think the
make
Spurs,
a finals
dude,
run?
craziest thing. I think that they might make it. Who's going to want to, dude, 7-game series is so much different than going to play Detroit and all these teams to make you 40-9. All right. You're going against the team dude, I've seen it. The Bruins in hockey a couple of years ago had the best historic season ever. They lost first round, bro.
Yes.
They lost first round, bro.
But
NBA is the same thing.
Oh, it is. You saw with the Celtics and the Heat.
Your dad's a Spurs fan, right?
Yeah.
We're going all the way with snacks as pops, baby. Let's go.
All I gotta say is, if the Thunder and the Spurs play in a
it goes
series,
to 7.
I think max 5.
It goes to 7.
Max 5.
It goes to 7. They ain't getting in the paint.
The Spurs, their window doesn't start till like next year.
You wait. They can make a run. Then
The
people
paint.
are gonna start going.
All right, we got Hartenstein and Chet.
I don't care.
on
Who
that.
you got a 7'6" guy.
Dude.
I don't care how skinny he is. He's going to be ready for war.
All right, you ready for this top 15?
Go. This is so
Before-
stupid.
before
I read this. I've just got to
before I
freak
rage
out.
quit.
I might just actually.
All right, everyone listen. At number 1, Nikola Jokic. Number 2, Shea, even though I think he's an MVP.
Wow.
Number 3, Giannis. Number 4, Luka. Number 5, LeBron. Number 6, Anthony Davis, but he just got hurt. Number 7, Anthony Edwards. Number 8, Wemby. And then 9 and 10, interchangeable. I have Curry and then Tatum. Then
just cut it off there. And then
no. Then I have 11 Donovan Mitchell, 12 Jalen Brown,
I don't even
13 KD, 14 Brunson, then 15
we got people laughing, bro.
either Cade or Paolo Banchero.
Dude,
Who's laughing? Who's laughing?
A lot of people.
Who?
I'm not gonna say names.
No. Who's
Jesse's sending laughing emojis. We got. It's a joke. That list is the people like you're like Nick Wright. You know, on Fox.
No.
Who just says things. That was the stupidest thing I could have heard.
What's done?
Dude, Tatum, the disrespect you just had in a
All
world
right,
champion.
maybe I'm disrespecting Tatum's 6'7".
Go read that list again, and I'll tell you who's better.
My top 5.
Just please, yeah, no, just
my top 5 is flawless. My top 5, he's not better than anyone in top 5.
Okay, go.
Jokic,
Okay.
Shea,
Okay.
Giannis.
All right, right now, I'll take SGA, but 7-game series, Jason Tatum. Continue.
I said Giannis.
You can debate it.
Giannis, Luka.
No way in hell, bro.
Bro, come on.
Stop it, bro.
Luka.
Stop.
All right. So if
Tatum, in my opinion, 7 games. I'm biased as hell. But literally, he has been like in every big spot, like possible. Like literally.
oh
bro,
my god.
Tatum? Did you even put Embiid in there?
No, I left him out because
Are you crazy?
No, I left him out because he's not
Gentile's
NA.
gonna freak out.
He's not. He's NA. He's NA. He's always hurt. Like
Luka's the same thing, bro. He's 270. Stop.
bro. Oh my
Stop it,
gosh.
dude.
Yeah,
Stop.
but Embiid
That's
misses
stupid.
30 games. Like Kawhi's not on that list, but Kawhi is still like
You know the roadie run
wanna
back guy,
call-
right? Celtics Lakers finals, baby.
yeah. Roddy Run. That's my uncle.
He knows better than you.
Celtics Lakers. Yeah, he's capping. He knows it's the Thunder.
Thunder ain't making it, bro.
All right, this is what I got in the finals. Either the Celtics, Cavs, or the Bucks get there. And in the West, it's either the Nuggets, The Thunder or the Lakers.
I thought you were gonna say the Thunder, or the Thunder. That's what I thought you were gonna say.
Either Nuggets. Like, I'd be shocked if it doesn't contain a combination of those 6 teams. And that's not ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous. But I think that what you said in terms of that top 10 was just out of this world. I'm being serious.
You were just blowing Wemby. So like
LeBron James right now is not better than Jason Tatum. Dude, I know he's playing good.
Been playing out of his mind.
I do not care, bro. I just do not care.
7-game series. Give me LeBron.
Jason Tatum right now.
James.
It's not even close. A
LeBron
19-year-old Tatum almost beat a prime LeBron James in a 7-game series.
You act like Tatum didn't have a good team.
LeBron
had a terrible team.
Scary Terry and Jaylen Brown who couldn't shoot.
Kyrie.
I think you at the high school could shoot.
Kyrie.
Not that year, bro. Kyrie was hurt. Kyrie was hurt.
Yes.
Go look it up. Gordon Hayward had no ankle.
No, Gordon Hayward's out. He had
Tatum.
Kyrie on his team. That's my point.
He wasn't playing, bro.
No.
What was he, a cheerleader? He was cheering him on.
No,
good boy.
The year. I'm just saying the year. Like, he had a good team the whole year. And the series, he still had Jaylen Brown.
Kyrie didn't play in the playoffs, dude.
I know. I'm saying the whole year.
Yeah, like, the playoffs when it counts.
Okay. But he had a good team that whole year. And in the playoffs, he still had a great team.
I can't believe you're saying this.
LeBron had Dellavedova.
But the East, I think if me and you teamed up on the East on the Sixers at that time, we would have won. The Sixers were god awful. We could have beat them.
Oh my!
I think we could have won all the way. We would have made the Eastern Conference.
Dude, all the Cavs had was LeBron. That's all they had.
K-Love, who's got experience.
He was washed.
It don't matter. You're going against teenagers. Stop. Oh, Terry Rozier was the best player.
Like you said,
you
can't pick your matchup. You can't pick your matchup.
You're right, but I'm saying is like to not say that Tatum.
Sorry,
you must have needed that to take a breath or something because the takes you're saying are crazy,
bro. Because you're making me want to throw up.
Tatum is just, I don't know. Tatum's just so much better than LeBron.
All right, good question for you. Who's better all time as a Celtic, Jason Tatum or Paul Pierce?
Tatum.
Stop.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tatum. I think Tatum's 3 all time already. I think that it goes. You got to give your flowers to Bill Russell and Bird, whatever way you want to interchange it.
Pierce.
Pierce is not better. I'm telling you right now. I love Paul Pierce. I love his swag. I don't think the D Wade thing he said was completely crazy. I really don't. I think D Wade is great, but I think
what do you say about D Wade?
That I think he was saying if he was better than D Wade. I don't think he's better, but I think Paul Pierce like. I just love Paul Pierce, man. I know he's done some whack things off the court, but I think
Tatum got stabbed 11 times and came back.
What are you saying, bro?
You don't know about that?
I know about that, but that's the 90% of people would never come back. Paul Pierce.
Nah, I know. But
that's like saying him going to take a poop in the bathroom in game whatever.
He won Finals MVP that year,
and he matched LeBron.
Who?
Rookie LeBron.
They
not rookie or second, third year. He dropped 40. That's actually
funny. That's great that you bring that up.
Because I thought LeBron pre-Heat, that was the best LeBron. Other than I'm telling you, in terms of just killer, he was a killer. He didn't think that he was not the damn alpha when he was there in Miami. He was the best player, but in terms of just being the alpha, he wasn't. He was a puppet.
I think
he was a puppet.
After when he went to the Cavs the second time, that was the best LeBron.
Yeah, I agree. But
I think that was the greatest player of all time. 2018 LeBron is the greatest player of all time.
You got a 6-year window where people were calling him. It's not even racist to say Black Jesus. They literally were calling him that. I'm serious.
To Jordan?
Yes, people would actually walk into the room and like fear him. There was no fear of that with LeBron.
You know what that's called?
Goat status.
Glazing. That's called glazing.
That's just like a healthy fear because you know
how many guys feared LeBron?
Who? Go listen to people fear
everyone.
LeBron. Who? Me and you?
Oh, bro, LeBron.
Maybe at the YMCA I fear him.
Oh my! If LeBron came up to you right now, you'd be like, "Yo, LeBron, let me get a pic, bro."
You serious? I would not do that.
Yes, you would.
I don't like. To be honest, as a person,
LeBron.
As a person, I don't respect him. I don't want to get into his beliefs.
He's a great person.
I don't respect him.
Well, maybe with his political, but we won't get into that.
No, keep that away.
He's a great person, though. I promise school.
He's
a great father.
He's done good things.
You could tell he's a great father.
What do you live in the house with him? Stop. He's a great father because on social media we see him, his wife, and his kids.
Just the stuff he does. Like
he sits courtside with his son and he's mic'd up. That makes him a good father.
You just know LeBron. Like he's a great guy.
This poor guy, dude.
Don't let me start on Jordan.
You were gonna say don't get me started on Jalen.
Jordan's like, like, let me just.
No, I really would not ask. I would not ask LeBron James for a picture. I don't think he's much better.
Stop.
Listen.
I would ask Tatum for a picture.
Why
I
is
don't
he?
like Tatum.
I see him with like Jordan. I'd probably ask with a flick. Like Jordan, I'd be like, yo, get
Probably, bro. That's not even a question. If you saw, if anyone saw Michael Jordan, they'd be.
What makes him better?
The world
than me?
stops.
What makes him better than me, other than him shooting a hoop?
It's Michael Jordan.
I'd rather get a picture with Blake Silverman than both those guys.
Speak for yourself. That's
kidding.
Michael Jordan.
I'm just.
That's
kidding,
Michael
bro. I'm
Jordan.
just kidding. I'd rather take Jordan over you.
Yeah.
Listen, LeBron, I'd rather chill with you.
We're both
all day.
Twin River goats.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, listen, this guy, he's inspired you. Michael Jordan inspired you. Listen,
He paved the way. All right. Like,
he took it personal.
yeah. Yeah.
They flipped an 8 and a 7.
Yeah. He flipped a 5-card 21, and that's when Jordan took it personal.
No, for real, but I think that competitive nature, we can actually like not dive into that for a second. No, I'm serious. People that are that competitive, that addiction is very bad for them.
It turns into something else.
Like it's like I gotta beat it, but they don't think that like the odds are so against them that it doesn't matter how much money you have. Realistically, it's a lesson in life about gambling. It's stupid. It's dumb. It's dumb. That's why I don't bring it up on the thing much.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you think it's dumb.
It is dumb.
Mr. Apple commercial over there.
Yeah, that was it. I bet the Super Bowl's fine. No, listen to this though. Facts. I want people to comment. Number one, I bet on the Chiefs. Lost my money. I bet on an Apple any ad, not a commercial. It was an advertisement. I see an Apple at halftime. I'm getting hype. I'm thinking I'm gonna get it paid out.
I don't think that counted though, because it was an Apple. It was an Apple halftime.
I'm seeing the Apple tunnel. Like that the Apple the animation. I was like, this is beautiful, baby. I'm like, I check at the end. There's nothing. I'm like, oh my god.
I don't even think Jordan was that bad to bet on a commercial.
All right, bro. What are you saying, bro? He didn't have the option on his phone. He would have been all over it.
You would have bet on the coin toss.
Yeah, you would have bet on the
Gatorade.
You would have bet on people like Donald Trump being there. He would have bet on all that. He's great. He's one of the greatest athletes of all time. Michael Jordan is my GOAT.
Are we still alive?
Yeah, well, of course. We got to have fun. Listen, as long as we're not going crazy with opinions, that's fine to me. But like,
everyone's got their beliefs forever.
That's it. Amen, brother. That's it, bro. God is great. That's all
God is great. Yep.
Your uncle said, "Oh, don't get him going in the Jordan debate." Does your uncle think Jordan's a GOAT?
He's a Jordan guy.
Of course he is. He's got some sense in him.
He glazes him
because he's the dude. You got to picture it like we grew up in that generation.
Yeah.
That was the prime of basketball.
All right,
not
so
like for their age, like they're our age. Like like we think LeBron's the most skilled ever. Jordan was that, but he won. Like there was no Golden State. He was the damn Golden State.
Exactly. His team was so good. LeBron had.
I'm saying that Jordan was like the Curry and the KD combined, but 10 times even better, bro. You're not understanding that.
I do understand.
You don't though, because you wouldn't be saying that there's even I don't care if LeBron gets 100,000 points. I don't care if he plays till he's 80.
All right, to your logic, then Bill Russell's a GOAT because he has.
I don't care about
13 rings.
The rings aren't all about it.
That's what you make it about.
No, because I think that in terms of stats, before we talked about this, like today, he's had 4 Hall of Fame careers. I don't care. That one damn Hall of Fame career that he had when he won 6 championships and statistically made everyone better, and you might not think that. That's what makes him the GOAT. That's what makes him the GOAT. Girls, I'll call her after. Kaylin, I hope you're watching. I'll call you after.
Kaylin, tune in.
That's it. Literally.
It's so close.
I'll just text her. Keep going.
Yeah, it's I'll take the show from here. It's so close that it's like I don't know. But you see LeBron though, like off the court, LeBron's opening up schools, putting all this money into
Jordan
his body.
was not great, bro.
All Jordan was
doing. It was a different life. If social media was out, I think Michael Jordan would have gotten a lot of trouble. I think he really would have.
No,
I think it turned.
I was stretching it. Like Jordan seemed like a good guy.
Bro, I think if you saw some random dude down in God knows where, you'd be like, he looks like a good guy.
No, but like,
because the NBA presents them.
No, I don't say it like that. I watched The Last Dance. Like, you see stuff like that. Like,
no one liked them.
No one, just because no one liked him doesn't mean
he was an alpha.
Yeah, but he was like for the fans, like just because he was hitting and staying doesn't mean he was a freaking bad guy.
We're like, no, like seriously, like he was the impact he had on the world.
Jordan's a bad guy.
I don't think he's a clean guy, bro. I mean, to have that much popularity, I think
he's not
even
clean.
with,
I don't
with
think he
women,
was like,
I don't know. I mean, we don't know.
he wasn't like a Lamar Odom.
No, he wasn't. I don't know if he did drugs. I mean, who knows? We don't know. He could be a great guy. Who knows? We don't know. I just don't. I mean, I think with that much popularity, we just know
He has so much aura. Can't lie.
Jordan.
Yeah,
He's got the
so
most
much.
aura of all time.
But
Don't even say SGA or Jalen Hurts. Don't say it.
I wouldn't say anything.
Not LeBron.
No, LeBron's got aura, but not like that.
I hate that word. But when you walk into a room, I mean, even AI said the aura.
Jalen Hurts,
All right, no.
his aura, they got similar aura between Jordan and Jay.
I hope your uncle slaps you on the face when he sees you after you just said that.
I mean,
Listen,
that's what your buddy from Ginger said too. Same thing.
I can't wait, folks. We're gonna have to get him on with
Zeke.
We're gonna try to get Zeke with him too. Dave Arnold, if you know him, two absolute legends.
Studs.
In terms of pumping gas, they have pumped more gas than we've been alive. All right, those guys are legends.
That's the LeBron and Jordan of pumping gas.
Better. Don't ever compare those two to that conversation. All right, they're better than those two guys.
Don't compare me, no Jordan.
You're gonna listen. It's gonna be an awesome event. Tune in for that. I'm trying to get it in the next week or two, and it's gonna be awesome. So talk football, talk about gingers, funny stories. We could talk about whatever. We're gonna wrap this up soon. We're gonna do Super Bowl picks. You want to get in the Super Bowl picks?
I know. I feel like it's January.
All right, we got. All right, listen. This is 5 minutes. We ain't going 40 minutes about Jalen Hurts' hair looks cuter than Dak's. All right, that's not what
it does.
All right. Are you a big Super Bowl logo guy where the colors match? You are like type. Oh, the script, bro. You are that type.
I'm not that type.
The script.
No, you can only look so far into it. It's a rainbow this year, right? I thought it was blue. Why is it a rainbow? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Bro, I hope my team doesn't make it next year.
No, they did that. I think they did that because they think the conspiracies. You know what I'm saying? I think they probably
actually, yeah, that's a good.
Because they're like, bro, we gotta get.
I'm glad we won this year.
They caught on.
I hope we go 4-13 next year.
Get a nice first round pick.
Bro, they must have changed it. Remember, it came out. It was blue. It was all blue.
Yeah,
remember?
Bro. I thought it was gonna be Detroit.
Bills Cowboys.
I ain't Cowboy blue, that's for sure.
Yeah, but
if the Cowboys make it, man, that'd be.
I'm gonna throw out two matchups. Give me Bengals Eagles or
I like it.
Bills Commanders.
Chiefs Cowboys to come.
Bills Commanders or Bills Packers. I don't know.
I
don't know.
I like Bengals Lions. And this is why you disagree with me.
I can't believe I'm even thinking about this right now.
I know. It's all right. You don't have to. I'll say mine. you enjoy your Super Bowl, whatever. Me, I have to think about this every year. So I think the Bengals are just going to get a lot of people. I think they're going to draft really well. I think I don't know who they're going to get. They might even be a dark horse for Myles Garrett. I know it's division. You don't usually see that, but we saw the Giants do it.
We saw with Patrick Queen to the Steelers.
Right. Oh, the Giants didn't trade. It was free agency. I lied about Saquon.
Yeah. Still,
I mean, it's kind of like, they knew they'd probably bid into him. I mean, they needed a running back.
They could have had him.
Right. So, I mean, in terms of that, I think just Joe Burrow's, he's going to have it his way. He's going to just win the MVP next year. He's sick of the comeback player of the year awards. He's going to shut up Blake. I think it's either going to be Detroit or Philly.
Shut up Blake. I've give Burrow all his respect. I
think he's going to be the second best quarterback in football next year.
Who, Burrow?
He's going to win MVP and win the Super Bowl.
That's not ridiculous. Look,
there
may be money getting tossed on a certain guy to win MVP next year.
All right, bro. Jalen Hurts. What? He ain't getting it with getting his butt pushed 15 times. He can't throw for over 10 yards accurate. What, dude?
Yeah,
throw to Devonta.
W rage bit. It's fine.
You won. I mean, I'd be chilling. I'd just be like, listen to this loser. Listen to this loser.
I might just cancel my podcast. I don't think I can talk about it.
I know.
All right, so Josh Sweat with the sacks yesterday. I had to change up the topic.
I bet. So Super Bowl predictions. I got the Cowboys and I can't even say what the straight face. I'm not.
Dak just scored a touchdown.
I do think Philly's got a legitimate chance to run it back if they stay healthy. I just don't see a team staying healthy for 2 years straight like that.
It's so early.
Detroit is going to be back. They're going to struggle in the regular season. They're going to figure it out. Dan Campbell's going to have them ready. They're gonna wipe through the NFC.
Now with Jared Goff, they're not.
Yes, they are, bro. He's been there before too, man.
You see,
He's been there.
I don't mean to bring it up, but you see what that Philly defense did to Mahomes. Look
They
what
got
they
a whole
look.
line, bro.
Yes.
You can
But
give all pro the Detroit has got an
they
O-line.
have a
It's
good
not like
offensive
Kansas City.
line.
They're physical.
No, I agree.
Like,
But they have Jared Goff. Jared Goff
okay.
is
Jalen Hurts holds the ball longer. He's won a Super Bowl.
He holds the ball
What else
longer.
does he do
He
better?
makes
What
better-
else does he do better? He's mobile.
He's mobile. He makes better decisions. He throws a better deep ball.
According to, I mean, it's not. I'd say the decision making is the same. It just you can't judge off one playoff game.
No,
You can't.
no way.
Yes, way, bro.
All right, why are we talking about him again?
Because we're comparing the NFC Championship. You
Goff-
brought up the Eagles, bro.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
your problem.
All right.
Listen,
Goff, I'm not even joking though. Goff, you saw some of the throws he makes.
if they ban the
He-
tush push, I'll be so happy, bro. I'll be
What are you gonna ban a football play? Come on.
I would love it. It's so stupid. It takes no skill. Then every team would do it
Yeah. Why isn't Dak doing it?
because his ankle got broken.
Why do you see every team when they get to the 1 yard line? It's up the gut with a running back.
I think Josh Allen's better at it, if I'm being honest.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm
You're gonna have to wrap me.
like trying to get you mad. Listen, incredible win. I'm gonna say Bengals, Detroit. We can go about this all day long. So I think you're gonna.
We could both agree on Cincy. If they
You
make
think
moves.
Cincy's gonna?
I think
get there?
Cincy's gonna get.
I think weirdly they're gonna get. I can just sense it coming. They've been there before.
I thought they would. If they snuck in, they would have got there this
Me
year.
too.
Even with that crappy defense.
Dude, I
thought
said
they
the
would've got
same
there.
thing because they put up 40.
Burrow and they put up 40 every week. They just gave up 50.
That's what I'm saying. I know exactly. Golf had almost 4,700 passing yards. Jalen didn't even have 3,000. But I know it's not his play style. But you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, it's
Goff
just like,
is he could.
you can't say Golf is like worse, dude.
He-
In terms of skill,
Dude,
they're
Goff
not worse,
is like
dude.
bottom top 10.
Like Dak is not much more skilled than them two either.
I think
We
Dak.
always talk
I think
about it. I
Dak
feel
is
bad.
a half a
Jalen
mile
won.
better than Dak or than Goff.
I hope so.
Then Dak is a half a mile better than Goff. Like, yeah, I'm saying that. Like, Goff just makes such stupid decisions, and his pocket awareness isn't great. You saw it in the playoffs.
Bills and Cowboys would be beautiful to see. Wouldn't that
That'd be a
beautiful?
classic.
Classic 3 times. That'd be the
You'd see
third
my
time.
Josh Allen jersey.
I hope so. If we, I don't know. I'm not gonna say ifs. I can't even hype them up, folks. We're gonna go to a close. Blake, man, any last words? Congratulations on your victory, buddy.
I just want to say thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Podcast coming soon, hopefully this week. God bless and go Eagles.
Well said. Instead of that last part, that was brutal. Folks, we're gonna go to a close here. My name's Jacob Arruda. Obviously, you guys have known me for a little while. I just want to thank 321 Media for everything. Senior night was awesome tonight for the Chargers, and to call out my dad was just all year long was just an awesome opportunity for real. And I want to thank Blake. I know we can't see you right now. You're across the table, but
Yeah, no problem.
you stepped up big this year. You did a lot on the couch. You really did. Watching, your passion was there. But no, seriously, thank you for coming on. It was it's been fun.
I appreciate it. We're doing it different over here.
That's it. We are. It's gonna be a fun road. We have a lot more going on, even for next football season. So much plans. It's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. Well, before you close it, is it still alive?
Yeah.
I would just say, in a year from now, we're super famous and one of the best podcasters out there.
Let's do it.
Shout out Madden Mobile, Savage. Shout out Brody Runback. Shout out everyone.
That's it.
That was
For
here.
real. OG. They're gonna keep on watching. Hopefully, when we do that, that'll be great, and we're gonna have a lot of fun times on the mic, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
I
But
strive in moments like this.
this poor kid. We're gonna call it the close. Go Cowboys, baby. We'll see you guys soon. And by the way, shout out Remy Cycle, by the way, for the sponsorship. If you want to go get a bike down this street, best in the business, baby. Me and Coach Mason, big soccer tomorrow night. Not a West Coast game. I think it's a 9:00 game in Montville. So after I coach, I gotta go there. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we will see you guys soon. Bye for now.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Touchdown, West Philly!
A chance for the Chargers, and they score.
In the front, Fuzzy again!